Hi everyone, Frances Pelchuk here from thebloglaunch.com, and today I want to show you how you can add your own icons to your blog that link out to the page of your choice on the web. This is a great tutorial for authors. Oftentimes when you launch a new book, you want to ensure that you put the image of that book and a hyperlink to where people can go to buy that book. Great tutorial for you. So first of all, we're going to prepare our image for the web. We're going to upload the image to the media center in WordPress. And then I'm going to show you how to add that image to your sidebar. Step 1, find the file within your file system. Choose right-click and open with Photoshop. Once you have the image opened with Photoshop, you're going to want to resize it. Image size. Please ensure constrained proportions is checked so that your proportions remain in place. Most sidebars are not wider than 300 pixels, so you want to make sure that you choose something that's going to fit the width-wise within your sidebar. This image is already optimized for the sidebar, so I don't have to change the dimensions. Another important thing is you want to save the image for web and devices. This will ensure that the image renders really quickly when someone loads your blog, and it also won't take up much space up in your hosting account if that's a problem for you. So you can choose, for JPEGs, I choose a JPEG medium. However, if your image has any type of transparency in the background, please choose PNG, a PNG type of file, so you could choose PNG 24. Now see, it's telling me here that the image is going to load in 9 seconds if I save it as a PNG 24. However, if I were to save it as a JPEG, this one here would load in 2 seconds, but you can see it's pixelated and doesn't look great. This one's okay, and it's going to load in 3 seconds. For the purpose of this, I'm going to choose the PNG 24 with transparency. Now, I already have an image by that name there, so I'm just going to save over top of it. Next step, go back to your blog, navigate to your WordPress dashboard, go to your media center and open the media center. Click Add New Image. Find the file within your system, upload the file. Now this next step is going to be very important here. What we're going to be doing is optimizing the image for SEO and also for accessibility. So those who come to your website that may have a disability, they're able to understand what that image is all about. First of all, you want to try to give it a keyword-rich title tag. I'm just going to put blog launch setup guide. Then I'm going to copy this because I want this to be the alt text as well. Excuse me. The alt text is what's going to render if they're visually impaired or they're not able to view that image on the web. Other thing that's important is to put in a keyword-rich description that describes that image. Next thing, you're going to want to copy the file URL to where that image is stored within your WordPress site. Well, it actually gets stored in your database, but anyhow, copy that URL. Now you want to save all the changes. So now that's saving that new image into your WordPress Media Center. Next thing, you want to navigate to Appearance Widgets. And in your dashboard, you may have different areas of your blog that can hold widgets. See, for me, I have these areas. Depending on where you want your images to display, so say you want it to display in your sidebar, you scroll that down. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to place the text widget at the bottom and then I'm going to remove it because I don't really want to keep it here. So we're going to pull this up, we're going to drop it. Great, now this opens up. what you can do is paste the link, put it down there a bit. We're going to type in the code that hyperlinks the image to the link you want it to go to. So I'm just going to put the blog launch as an example. Then we're going to put the code that calls the image to show up. Then we're going to put the link, remember this link here. We're going to put this link. We're going to put another quote at the end. We're going to close that. And then we have to make sure we close the hyperlink. So that's it. That's the tag. So now you can choose a title here or not. Doesn't matter. Save. Now I'm just going to reload this page. Now this is live. This link is actually going to show up on my sidebar. And there it is. So I'm going to go back in really quick and delete that. Great. Now the next step is going to be adding a new post with that image in it. So let's go to add new. Since the image is already uploaded, when we click the insert image button, it opens up our media center. We're going to go to the library and we're going to choose that latest image that's there. Now keep in mind, when you upload your image to WordPress, it automatically resizes your image into different preset formats. Either choose one of these dimensions or the image as the size is that you uploaded it. Now I'm inserting the image in the post. I can choose which way I want to display the image. I'm going to keep it at middle. I'm just going to save this. And it's the same principle whether you're creating a new page or post. The WordPress Media Center upload button is always there. Let's preview that really quick. And we're done. That's how you can insert an image in your sidebar or in a page or post.